All right, folks, good morning. It is Saturday before Mother's Day, and today, is supposed to be one of the big plant sale days of the year. So we had absolutely terrible weather yesterday. It rained for about 9 or 10 consecutive hours, and a lot of that time it was raining hard, like flooding kind of rain. So we've got issues in the nursery to deal with. First thing this morning, just cleaning up messes and things of the like, nothing major, but I'm going to kind of take you guys along with us today as we get some of this cleaned up out here, and which there's really nothing to show there, but we'll try to do some time lapsing at the end of the day. Today, I'm going to show you some of what we sold. I want to show you some of what we have to sell and just kind of give you an overview of what a day looks like out here when we're actually selling plants. So I'm excited about this day. There's another chance of rain and storms. I really hope that holds off, but you never know and you can't do anything about it. So we're going to just roll with it. But this morning, it's about 8 o'clock right now. We're opening in about 1 hour and we need to get things set up. So more than likely, there'll be some people here early. So we need to get a move on. Let's get it going. Just to do a quick run through of some of what we have. These are just some vegetable plants, mainly peppers, cantaloupes, cucumbers, things like that. We got quite a few tomatoes left here, probably, 70 to 90, something like that. Still got some needlepoint holly shrubs back there, some sky pencil hollies back there, arborvitas back there. We've got hundreds of those for sale today in other places. Some holly shrubs. Got a few annuals. These guys have taken a beating from the storm, but we don't have anywhere to put them inside, so it is what it is. Got some real nice yarrow plants right here. We're going to be reloading this section here in just a few minutes, and there'll be about 40 more of these sitting out here. That's one of the things that we've got to do. Got a few little Nandina bushes here that are real nice. A little more annual color right over here. And just to kind of show you through our first perennial house here, things are looking pretty good out here. Not a lot of damage. And when I say damage, it's just from heavy rain is all we had. No high winds or anything like that to speak of. So anyway, let's step over to the other shade house and have a look at what's going on out there. We have a few dozen butterfly bushes right here. These are still really leafing out, just starting to wake up from dormancy. They wake up late, but we've had those for sale, I think, for one day and sold quite a few of those, so that's good. Hopefully we'll be able to sell a lot of those today. Stepping in here, you got some August moon hydrangeas. You got some sunny halcyon hydrangeas. You got 3 kinds of astilbes here, all starting to look real nice. Just, again, water everywhere, but such is life. Got some Nana coreopsis back here, blooming yellow. We got some blue Elijah fescue right here. I just got these this week. Looking forward to seeing if those sell today. Just a really pretty plant, kind of unique. Still have a few sedums left. Pincushion flowers right over there. There's some silver dollar hydrangeas right there. The first day we had those for sale, which was on Thursday. I think we sold 18 of those, so about $10 a piece on those. So they're doing very well. We propagated all those. Propagated a lot of this, but here's some oak leaf hydrangeas. Look really nice this morning. And right outside the door here, we've got some blue point junipers. Not selling very well, but they look very nice, and hopefully somebody will buy 2 or 3 or 5 of those today. That would be great. And we pretty much keep this shade house as kind of a work area. You can see we keep it roped off there, and it's extra plants that we refill with when we can. So, and of course Penny has made her way out here because she has to. So every time I turn the camera on, that dog will inevitably turn up. She's a bit of a camera hog, but anyway. So yep, that's what we're starting with today. Again, we've got about 80 plants that are out there on my trailer that I'm about to back up here and unload to add to the pile. But aside from that, it's about time to get going. All right, we've unloaded the trailer and restocked these yarrow right here. Let me just show you these. These are a really cool plant. It's called a Desert Eve is the name of the color, and they're just really cool plants. And the only day we had them out here, we sold a ton of them, so I went and bought a ton more of them. So that's one thing we reloaded. And this is a plant, Baptisia, also known as the blue false indigo. And these have sold really well for us. So we reloaded on them as well, in addition to the things I showed y'all a while ago. And that's gonna be our Saturday plant sale.
Today, I'm going to be keeping a tally of how many plants we sell of each variety because I'm curious to see exactly how many we'll sell. I've never kept up with it that exact before, and I'll be interested to see at the end of the day. That we've sold today, and so far at lunchtime we've sold over 300 plants, so that's a really good day. And probably the most that we've sold as to one variety has been emerald green arborvitaes. We've sold about 50 or 60 of those, and then the least we've sold like one coral bell or 2 spireas, just things like that. So it's interesting to tally the numbers so that you can see what you've done.
Well, all right, folks, our sale is over. It's getting late in the day, and I just want to show you guys our nursery has been absolutely ransacked, and we're really, really, really thankful for it. You can see our vegetable plants have sold way down. I don't know how many we sold today exactly. We'll look at that in just a minute, but we sold all of our big emerald green arborvitaes over there, sold some of our larger shrubs, sold, I don't remember, but quite a few of these smaller arborvitaes today. Our annuals, they were covering the table and under the table, and some over there. Those are all gone. Under the table, we've consolidated all of them, so they're gone. Our pile of 47 yarrow plants that was exactly right there is down to 2. Our butterfly bushes in here, I think we had about 40 of them or 50 of them, something like that. We're down to about, I think, 18. Excuse my shadow there. And we step over here into this shade house. You can just see that everything is much thinner than it was, and it looks like, I don't know the numbers exactly, but some varieties have sold out. Some varieties we have reloaded on through the day today that we had more of around back. These Baptisias today have sold really well, probably sold 20 or 25 of those, I don't know, I'll check the numbers. And over here in the other house, still got a pretty good pile of hostas down here, these August moons. Looks like we sold a good number of astilbes today. You can see the holes scattered around through there. All of our bee balms, we had 80 of those. It's taken us about 6 weeks, but we've sold all of those. Sold a few of our fescue today. Looks like all of our asters back there in the back corner, those appear to be sold out. Coreopsis nana, those are really about gone. These pin cushions right here, we sold a few of those today, not too many. We sold a bunch of these silver dollar hydrangeas today. These sold really well. Just about out of these stained glass hostas that were right here. Even sold some of these Blue Point junipers today that haven't been selling very well at all, but all in all, this is a different place than it was this morning, that's for sure. And I'm really, really happy about that. Well, all right, guys, the day has come to an end. We closed about an hour ago. We've had dinner. Now we're coming out to do a little recap on our day, a day that turned out to be a record-setting day for us. This is Saturday before Mother's Day. We've been open since Wednesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week. Wednesday, almost no customers at all. Thursday was a really big day for us, at least for a Thursday. Friday was a washout, virtually no one, and then today turned out to be a huge day. Now, here's what was really cool about this is Chloe did all of our checkout today. Maybe like all but 1 or 2 transactions. Yeah. I mean, you virtually did every bit of it today. And Chloe, what was our total number of transactions today? Did you write that down?
It was 77 total transactions, which is way more than we've ever done before.
The most we had ever done was, I don't remember the number, it was about 45 in a day. So just to kind of think about how much more traffic than normal that generated, you know, almost twice as much traffic as we've ever had on a single day. And at times it was overwhelming. Now, one of the things that we did today was we kept track better than we normally do of exactly which plants were our best sellers and, of course, not very good sellers. So, Chloe, as far as what sold the most of, every one of them came right in front of you, and you kept little tally marks of it. So, what did you come up with? At least roughly, what did you come up with?
What I came up with is that the arborvitas, everything that falls under the arborvita category, was our biggest seller, which is not very surprising because that happens all the time. What was surprising was that the yarrows, I don't know if they have a more specific name, but the yarrows, we sold 45 of those. And
that's one perennial plant.
That's one variety, one exact variety. So that was crazy.
And that's not one people buy 20 of. It's just so many people bought 1 and 2 and 3 of them that they're just a gorgeous little plant. They look great in the pots. I showed you those at the first of this video. And yeah, we sold a ton of those today. Were there any other like standouts today?
Yeah,
I mean, you don't have to tell like every
butterfly bushes.
Okay.
The butterfly bushes did really good, and they don't even look good because they haven't really woken up from dormancy.
Yeah, they're just leafing out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're fine, but they don't look spectacular, so that was really surprising to me.
Okay, and today was the first time we had those out.
Yeah.
Again, like she said, they're just leafing out. So, okay, other perennials that did well, or other plants that did well. What?
Hostas.
Always.
Not very surprising. Astilbes did pretty well. Coreopsis.
Okay.
Hot poker, red hot poker.
Red hot pokers.
And
that's one of our new favorites.
I've found one. Baptisia.
That's it. I think that's Baptisia. Y'all please tell us if we're saying it wrong. Baptisia.
Yeah.
The blue false indigo. We have some beautiful ones. Okay, how many?
24.
Okay, what about hydrangeas?
Hydrangeas, 29. So that's another one.
We sold 29 hydrangeas.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're kind of getting the idea that we had some big numbers, at least for us. Guys, this is a brand new nursery on a very small scale, but for us, these are really big numbers we're throwing out here for you. So we were over the top thrilled with how this day went. So we did a time lapse today of about 80% of the day, something like that. It started raining at one point, so we stopped it, but we got footage just to show you guys kind of the busyness of the day today and just kind of what it looks like from a bird's eye view of people coming in and out and in and out. We got pictures of several different wagons full where people we have a wagon and people use it to load their plants into. We got several pictures of those, and you know, people they say, I need to make a pile, and they make a pile on the ground of their plants, just gathering them together.
And they're really pretty piles.
They are, and it's and everybody's pile, even though you know we've got a limited variety of plants, everybody's pile looks a little bit different.
Yep.
You know, it just something different catches everybody's eye. But one thing that to me has been astounding already is today is May the 13th. We started on April the 1st. So we're 7 weeks into this brand new nursery, and the number of repeat customers that we have had already has been incredible. I wasn't counting today, obviously, but you said we had 77 total transactions.
Yes.
So 77 customers. And I would say at least 10 of those, at least.
I think more.
I mean, would you say 20? Am I exact? I don't know.
I think it was probably about 20. Because people come back that I don't even recognize.
Are people who have already been here at least once this spring, and we recognize some today, that it was at least their third time.
Yeah.
So, and these people aren't playing around when they come to buy plants, man. They are loading the dadgum wagon up.
They show up, they say, I'm back, hello. We're like, we're glad you're back.
And we greet them and welcome them, thank them for coming, and gladly send plants with them. So, the repeat customer thing is going to be a huge, huge, huge part of this business, and I suspect that's the case with any business, but it's going to be a big deal having repeat people come out here time after time, and just kind of, this was really kind of a climactic day today for us because we believe that the selling season will start tailing off after today. We really don't know. Our nursery looks like it's been ransacked. We don't have a ton of plants left out here to sell, so that's going to be a bit of an issue for us going forward, is trying to reload. It's not that easy to do. So it's going to be interesting for us to see how we go forward from here and what our next step need to be and how much now we need to be preparing already for next spring. All right, Chloe, so you checked everybody out, and I saw over in the shade house in a couple of places it was getting kind of thin. So what did we actually sell out of, or how many things?
We sold out of 10 varieties, which is a lot. Now I'm talking just perennial varieties in our trade gallon pots.
So that means there's 10 places over there that just have giant holes over there.
Yes, and a
pots
lot more
with
places that have so many fewer plants.
Okay, so I didn't realize it was quite that much. Again, this is a problem, but it's obviously a great problem. So the cool thing about that is we sold a ton of plants today. We've sold out of a lot of plants today, and that led us to ending our day just shy of $4,000 for the day, which for us, that is a record, and that is a huge day for us, and we are super, super excited about it. So guys, that's it for today. We wanted to just share how all this went with you guys, because we're really, really happy about how it went, and this is what we do on our channel. So like always, we sure do appreciate y'all watching. I love y'all, and I'll see you on the next one.
Bye.